The code flows through your fingertips, creating functions and classes. The logic you dictate in your algorithm dances the line of efficiency and practicality for a moment. You swear you're under the effects of quantum mechanics, and you're sure that if they measured your state that you'd be in your computer instead of in your chair. You feel your ribs begin to crack, and a chasm open up inside your chest upon which your masterpiece can escape from. It glows brighter than the sun, and yes, that may be because you're in a dark room with your screen brightness turned up just a little bit too high. The feeling of elation courses through your capillaries, and for a moment, all you can do is stare, transfixed by its sheer elegance. Of course, all masterpieces have to be critiqued, and in this case compiled and run, so you do just that. The slight wait time has you concerned, and rightfully so. 52 errors. You tab back in realizing that you messed up your brackets, and yes, you know you should be using an IDE, but your torrent love affair with Eclipse was short-lived because it incorrectly auto-completed one too many times. You run it again. 117 errors. Now, you know this is due to a cascade effect, due to some misnamed variable or improperly declared function. Ha! C++ and C# syntax are not the same. And for a moment, all is at peace in the world. Well, that is until you realize it's not working as intended. And yes, working as intended is a punchline in this field, but no, not here it should work. You dive back into your code fueled by caffeine and frustration. 15 minutes go by. Your syntax perfect, your logic magnificent. An hour goes by. Stack Overflow yields no results. You Google incorrect results from array results incorrect, incorrect results send help, as though somehow your search engine will understand your SOS. So instead, you go to your colleagues and you say, this should work. They take it, they look at it, they say, this should work. And you stare at them wondering if some way along the way they became a parrot. Because that's what you just said. You work on the problem until it starts to hurt, your fingers arch into demon claws, your shoulders ache. Maybe you can't fix it. Maybe you can't. Now you're down on your knees, metaphorically, no, literally, because you dropped your expo marker. But you don't get up. You're so consumed by your inability to solve this problem that you teeter on the edge of self-doubt. Those demons that you thought were so far back in your head and unused that they were destroyed by the garbage collector spill forth. They spew their words like vitriolic acid. It burns. Maybe you're not good enough. Why don't you see it? Did you try checking your functions? Yes, of course I tried checking my functions. And then there's that one. It rattles its cage, it sends pure terror sweeping down your spine. The destroy function cannot save you now. Its tendrils are wrapped around your spinal structure, it constricts, and it says, is it because you're a woman? Bile rises in your throat. You grip your expo marker like it's a lightsaber because maybe it'll save you like the way it saved Ray. You think, no, that's not right. It's not my sex that defines my code, it is my mind. And there on your knees staring up at your war-torn whiteboard, you see it. Are 2D arrays defined rows by columns, or columns by rows? Google cannot retrieve your results fast enough. That's it. You rise to your feet with a slight wince because you're realizing that kneeling on floors actually kind of hurts. But it doesn't matter. You are a warrior triumphant. You're riding a wave that cannot be tamed. This is the climax of your novel, the crescendo of your orchestra, the high note of a hit Broadway song. You are defying gravity. You are a goddess. And yes, the feeling fades. But it takes up a space in long-term memory under the address labeled OX07. Do not doubt yourself. The next day, you're sitting with your colleagues, wearing a smirk that cannot be erased, and a badge sewn into your skin that says, I'm a programmer, never to be forgotten. There's a lull in conversation, and you talk about your ferocious battle between you and this bug, and they chuckle, because they've been there before. And then the person sitting next to you puts a hand on your shoulder and says, let me tell you about the time I deleted Windows 32.